you've been a little off track. You've been doing your own thing. And for a while, it didn't feel like you were making any headway. It didn't feel like you were getting anywhere. It felt like the cycle kept repeating. Every time things started to get a little bit better, they would fall back down. I mean, you were still on that next step, but it was like the hardships repeated and repeated and repeated. Now, you're finally feeling forward movement in a way where things aren't setting you back or holding you on the next step you're taking. It's actually a step forward in all regards, which is exciting because that means you've hopped into a new timeline, 44 on the timer. You are in a brand new timeline, brand new space, brand new energy. And I'm working actually, as it popped out after I said energy, this is like the energy tarot or energy oracle deck or something like that. I can't remember. What do we got? Contract. You are about to begin fulfilling another part of your soul contract. Something that you didn't have access to before because a certain community or group or dynamic was holding you back from this. It was holding you back from having proper connection because you were holding on to improper connections. That was deeper than I expected it to be. Now, you're no longer having to look at a million doors wondering which path am I going to take. You are allowing the door that is meant for you to open in front of you, right in front of you. You don't need to look through all these other doors anymore. Your path is opening in line with your field of vision, front and center. The one thing that might be a little uncomfortable right now is you need to get out of the rest and rejuvenation stage. You might still feel tired a lot. You might still be dealing with the symptoms, but it's time to come out of that stage. It's time to give a little bit more energy to things that propel you more in a forward momentum. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. If you're bagging what I'm mowing, let me know in the comments. Just give a little hi, happy face, whatever. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to donate, the link will be down below. Thank you to everybody that has donated. And if you want to book a session, it will be by email only to avoid the scammy bullshit. I don't normally do this, but we're just going to pull a couple cards off the top. Angel of Love. Some of this is coming because love isn't your main focus. A lot of this timeline shifting is happening because you're not so focused on love that you're the only one, that you are the one clouding your judgment in regards to other areas of your life. That's no longer the case because you don't see the door to romance as closed. You see it as an opportunity and an option, not something that keeps you locked up. If you see the hearts in a cage with a lock on the heart, you're no longer allowing love to entrap you and the idea of love and the desire of love to entrap you. You're focusing on yourself. You're holding yourself up high and you're strengthening your core. You might be working out more. You might have the desire to work out more. But there's definitely something about your core being stronger, whether that's your spiritual core or your physical core or both. Now you're in a period where it can almost get confusing with how many directions you can go. But again, the directions that are right for you are going to be the doors that are open straight ahead of you, the offers that come to you, the opportunities that put themselves right in your face. And this is where you're going to gain confidence and have a deeper sense of being grounded than you have been for maybe the last year. because as much as things have changed in the last year for the better, you've still dealt with shaky things. And so as much as you've been grounded, there's still been that insecurity, and that is about to leave if it has not already, because you are healing yourself. You've been healing yourself. So good on you. Good for you. Keep it up. We also have this on the bottom of the deck, the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which has to do, obviously maybe your sex life is a little bit more secure, a little bit more fulfilled, whether that's with somebody or with yourself, because taking care of yourself, literally in that way, is self-love. And that's something that you're happier with doing, maybe. Does that make sense? Anyways, so we got your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your Jesus, why is the word escaping me? Your solar plexus. That's the word I was looking for. You might be a little bit brain foggy. You might have so much running through your mind lately that it's like you lose track of your thoughts as you're thinking them. And that's okay. As long as you just keep going with the flow, your thought process is going to lead you to have what is meant to stick in your mind. If it's left your mind, it was only meant to put your mind on a path to get to the end part. It was only a goalpost. Now you're getting towards the final thought by allowing yourself to move past, those little trip ups. Story time, I got a few. Okay. Yeah, this is for real story time. Bottom of the deck. Hierophant upside down. So you're challenging traditions, you're challenging the dynamic in your life. Because as much as you're happy with it, you want more. And you're right to want more because you deserve more. You have more coming. And you need to allow these perceptions to overcome feelings at this point. You need to mind over matter, or mind over feelings to a certain degree. Acknowledge and process your feelings, but do not let them control you. And then that's kind of where this is going. Don't give in to your feelings. Act on them, recognize them, but don't give in to your feelings. And this was upside down. No more holding on to things that aren't serving you, because there are still a couple things that are not serving you that you are holding on to. Once you let those things go, you're going to have a change in fortune, a change in luck, a change in circumstances, a change in your immediate surroundings, as well as a change in the people in your life, whether that's new people or the people that are there changing. Another thing to watch out for is do not worry about missed opportunities. An opportunity that is missed was not meant for you in the first place. And that is important because it will prevent you from lacking in progress. It will prevent you from stalling yourself, because we don't want to be doing that. We don't want to be our architect of our own failure. Now, some of these influences are going to come from the past. Some of these influences are going to be your past. Now you have the strength to overcome those things in a way that you couldn't before, and deal with them and manage them and turn it into something positive that is going to benefit you, rather than it being a stressful and difficult situation. It is, and that is where, when you finally have one of these situations come into your reality, you are going to see the light at the end of the tunnel after handling it differently. You're going to understand and see the differences within yourself and how you manage and maintain yourself. Now, I'm going to leave it there. I've also had angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 pop up to initiate this reading, so do with that what you will. Take care out there. We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching if you got this far.